Welcome to Keep It Clean Comedy. I'm your host, Savonda Latrice, and guess what? Laughter is good like medicine. I'm super excited that you tuned in tonight. I have an awesome guest with me. He's one of my fellow comedians. He is so awesome. He's been doing his thing up and down the East Coast, and I'm just ready to invite him on tonight. Y'all are in for a treat. Let us welcome my guest, comedian Mo Green. Oh my God, I love the king wave. I won't call you queen tonight. You know, we gonna keep it like clean.
Right,
this is Keep It Clean Comedy. I want to make sure you stay clean. So how are you doing tonight?
I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna make it happen.
Right, you was making some donuts today, huh?
Something like that.
I can't wait till you can make cake. Yeah, we'll have some money in our pocket. Yeah.
We can definitely use that.
Oh my gosh!
Y'all paying me in potato chips today.
Yes, and to the world's greatest studio audience.
Beautiful.
Oh
Gorgeous
my
studio.
God, you guys are awesome.
Gorgeous studio.
Thank you, and my production team. They're phenomenal. But we ain't here to talk about them. We here to talk about you. What's going on? Oh my God! I don't even know where to start with you. I perform service shows with you, and man, I like your style of comedy, and I'm just super excited again just to have you on. Tell us a little bit about your comedy journey and what's going on with comedian Mo Green. Everybody needs Mo Green.
Well, I started January 20th of 2014. But before that, I was a spoken word artist. I was a poet from like 2006 to like 2012. My poems were always like somewhat funny, so it was just like the natural progression to do stand-up comedy. Before that, I was a rapper and a singer and tried that. Basically like the story of every young black male in America. You know what I mean? We want to sing, then you want to rap, then you want to try to do this, and after a while you just get a little too old. You got to stop. You know what I mean? I can't change any more profession. The next thing is golf. The next thing is golf, and that's it. So.
Oh wow!
I'm stopping that stand-up. That's it.
So you don't want to do golfing? You sure?
Eventually, but I want to at least one of these ventures to take off before I quit and do something else.
Okay,
and this
that'll be
is
awesome.
the longest that I've ever stayed committed to like any art form.
Wow.
So I'm feeling good about it.
So you've been enjoying it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I said, you've been up and down the East Coast.
West Coast too.
West Coast too, okay.
Not just the East Coast. I've been on the West Coast too.
I saw you just recently. You've been in, was it D.C. or Maryland?
I was in D.C. Comedy Loft.
Oh,
wow. It's in D.C.
How was that experience?
It was good. D.C. is beautiful. If you ever go to the Smithsonian, you see all the museums and stuff like that. A lot of rats though.
Oh my God!
A lot of rats and mice, but they compared to the New York rats, they're very polite though.
Right. Any rats came out during your comedy scenes or anything like that?
The hotel we were staying in, me and my lady, we were actually entering the hotel. No, not the hotel, but the restaurant. Underneath the hotel, and like a rat ran over her foot.
Oh
and
my
she was
God!
Like, she was like, we still ate though. That's what's crazy.
All right.
It wasn't in the Yelp review or anything like that. So we still like stayed, but she just has the vision. And now she thinks something is always crawling on her foot now.
Oh my God!
PTSD.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What an experience to have. And so, here on the local scene, you have ran several open mics, and you're seeing comedians come and go. And if you had any advice for a comedian that's just starting out, what would be one of your advice to them?
I always, and I do a daily podcast, it's called The Tap In. I literally commute home from work between 4:30 and I go live, and like the thing that I say when I close out is that there's no such thing as writer's block. Meaning, what I say is if the comedy guys haven't given you anything new to write, it's their way of telling you to perfect the things that you already have.
Oh, wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
That.
And then I say, stay away from the nonsense, stay away from the negativity, stay away from the gossip, stay away from the rumors, focus on the funny, and lead with love.
Wow.
So those are the two things that I would say.
I really like that. That's awesome. And so you have done a few headlining gigs, and tell us a little bit about that experience and how you felt during that time.
People started to call me to close shows more. consider myself a headliner. Just say I'm just a dude that go last. They get me for cheap, you know. What I'm but like I personally won't accept that title until I get co-signed by like an actual national headliner. When somebody can vouch for me, then that's when I'll accept that title. You know, like I can do the 45 minutes, I can do the hour, no crowd work or whatever. But until they say, you know, like not Dave Chappelle, like Ali Sadiq, like you were talking about. If somebody like that say, you know, that man's a headliner, then I'll accept that. But until then, you know, I'm just trying to be humble with it.
I like it, but I've heard your styling. I love your style. You're a singer.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you're a drummer because you're beating on my desk so hard. Is this dude?
That's nervousness.
I'm like, is he a musician
my
or
blood
something?
sugar low.
Your blood sugar low.
Blood sugar
Okay,
low.
yeah.
My arm is shaking.
Hey.
It ain't nothing. It ain't nervousness.
Don't be like my doctor.
It's my A1C.
It's your A1C, but don't be like my doctor and tell me I don't have diabetes. I got sugar poisoning. I mean, I don't know which is worse, having diabetes or sugar poisoning, making me scared to eat sugar.
Isn't that synonymous?
That's crazy, right? But and if you had a top 3 comedians, who would you choose?
People always choose the cliche. They're gonna say Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. This is too easy.
Yeah, that's
so I say like the comedian that really changed my writing was like Paul Mooney. That's one of my favorites. Who else? Rodney Dangerfield. I think he's like one of the greatest punchline writers of all time.
Yes.
And like it's easy to say Dave. Like Dave inspired me to do comedy. Patrice O'Neal inspired me to do comedy. When I hear these questions, people always get the same answer. So it's like part of like expanding your writing is not giving the traditional answer that everybody says all the time.
But it's almost like for those comedians, I think that's kind of good because you hear the repetition in the name.
No, absolutely.
And I think you probably should give people a chance, like like some of the cleaner comics. I listen to some clean comics and they're pretty good. You know, they're right out there. And then man, Connecticut alone have awesome comedians. That's why I have you guys here, because I feel like I could put you guys up against anyone in the world. You know, and I'm being honest when I say that, because sometimes you don't recognize the comedian in your own hometown, but you'll go out to New York, you'll go out to California, you'll go out even far as Mexico to grab somebody instead of using your own who are just as funny and giving them that pay, you know? And so it's like, I feel like they're worth just as much as the top name comedians. Maybe, okay, they may not have all of the years of experience, but if they're good, they're good. You know?
They just need the opportunity.
They just need the opportunity.
I forgot to mention Dave Attell and Doug Stanhope.
Okay.
But they're not clean at all. But
that's
fantastic.
Okay. That's
fantastic,
fine. You know, I mean, I choose to do clean comedy because I don't like the vulgar or swearing. And then, like I told previous, I'm still counting my sins, you know. And so I don't want to stay at the altar, you know.
It's easier when you write, you should write it clean first, because it's easier to make a clean joke dirty than a dirty joke clean. Trying to make a dirty joke clean is like trying to make salty soup not have salt in it. You understand what I'm saying? You make it bland first, and if you want to add some little dirtiness to it, you can do that. But if it's already dirty, you're trying to fish it out, sift it, and doing all kinds of osmosis.
Just make it clean first, and then if you want to go to, you know, the dirty sides, that's fine, you know, because some people like the dirty, vulgar jokes, and it's to each its own.
And then there's levels to it too. And you got PG, you got PG-13, you got rated R, you got triple X, and you got, you know what I mean? So it's G-rated. There's levels to it.
So are you going to be singing for us through your comedy act tonight? Because I love the way you say.
Are you trying to comedy karaoke?
I'm not trying to comedy karaoke. Like Mo, I love it because like
you gave it away though. See, they wasn't expecting it.
Well,
you created an expectancy. So what if I just don't sing at all?
Don't sing at all, because I already got enough singing. How about that? Because what I love about you is like you can go with the flow of things. I know when you was on one of the shows that I produced at the Funny Bone. And when I was introducing you, I introduced you as the Black Buddha, right?
You did.
So in your head,
I lost some weight since then.
All right, and you looking good. I see you. I ain't losing no weight.
No, you're gaining health.
Well, actually, I'm on a low carb diet. I changed the way I eat now.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I
Portions.
eat, I eat on my knees so I can have a low carb, low sugar, and low cholesterol diet.
See, that could mean so many things. I'm just trying to.
It's keeping it clean. It's keeping it clean.
You gotta watch you pause. You gotta watch what you say.
I promise. The only other thing I do on my knees is pray. That's it. I told you, I'm counting my sins. I promise you, I'm counting my sins. One by one, name by name. I'm 50 and 1.
On your knees.
On my knees, I pray to the Lord. That's all I can do at
Lord
this time.
mercy.
I'm still single and ready to mingle, though. I always tell people that, shameless plug,
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, but
ain't nobody snatched you up yet.
Nobody snatched me yet.
Because the one that wants you don't want them. That's why.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's usually what it is.
No, actually, they just keep texting me dumb texts like, Savonda, what's up? I'm 51 years old, right? Give me some conversation.
So when they say that, say, give me the cash app.
Oh,
You put your cash app in there.
Put your cash app
and
in
if they
there.
serious about they pay, put the money up in there.
Put the money up in
Your
there.
conversation has a price.
Right, because now I start asking for social security numbers. I don't ask for phone numbers.
You trying to just take their whole identity.
No, not their identity. They got to come with a check. And I got to be able to get insurance on them. What you talking about? Listen, I try to date nobody my age. I want them older with a guaranteed check. I'm dead serious. Life is lifing right now, so I want a guaranteed check.
So you want dudes with life alerts?
Life alerts is fine. Listen, I got a pee and pooping problem too. Listen, I'll do what I need to do. So wipe them down good. Give my check. I work for them. Wear gloves. Put them depends on them.
Stevie stealing your laxatives?
Stealing. No, at our age we don't need laxative. That's why before I sneeze I squeeze, honey. I don't play them games.
You be having prune smoothies?
Yeah. I don't need that. I just told you it come natural, honey. Everything come natural
Lord
now.
mercy.
I don't need I have natural laxative. I don't need to take nothing.
How did we get on this conversation?
I don't know, because I was
It's supposed to be the clean show. Ain't nothing clean about that.
I think you just enjoying it too much.
And
Mo, I really appreciate you,
Thank you,
as a comedian.
You.
So I know that you're gonna get me back, because
I
don't trust you. I don't trust you.
I had what I was gonna say. I ain't worried about you.
You ain't worried about me.
See how she's trying to make me do more jokes about her? She's trying to guide my soul. She want my social security
I'm gonna spit all of my water out, okay?
She trying to get my social security. She want me to sing. She want me to roast her.
No, you too young. I don't want your social security number.
I'm not that younger than you.
You young though. You ain't coming with a check. We ain't getting a check yet.
About 8 more years.
You got about 8 more years. Until then,
them AARPs starting to come in the mail.
Right. I'm not. Listen, your girlfriend may be watching this show. So I'm gonna be wise, because you're trying to. I see. I could be sniffed out easily. You understand? So I don't play with your girlfriends and stuff. I know.
She's a lawyer.
She's a lawyer. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She
and
got
I'm
connections with the law.
I'm so happy for you. One of the comedians was praying for you to get somebody, and then
tell her all the business.
All your business, because black people can't hold secrets or water. We like running like a faucet.
You give away my whole act. I don't got no
right.
freestyle now.
That's all right. I just love you.
What else you gonna tell about my act?
I don't know nothing else about you, honey. I don't know nothing else about you, but I'm just excited. And you have upcoming shows coming up. Where you?
It's what's going on? I think I'm closing the show. I don't like saying headline. I'm closing out a show at the Red Rock in Hartford on May the 30th.
Okay.
No, June 18th. I'm sorry.
June 18th.
May the 30th, I'll be in West Haven at someplace. That's the only thing I can think
you
of
really should come with a check now, because you're not remembering these things off the top of your head now. Like now,
I need an assistant.
Yeah, and I have somebody in the studio audience that is like a social worker. She probably could get our check faster. She's watching you.
I need an assistant, but I can only pay in compliments.
Oh, okay.
You're so beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate all the work that you do for me.
Well, y'all, like I said, you're tuned in to Keeping It Clean Comedy. I'm so excited that you tuned in to the show tonight. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
Come on, Kevin. Good job, good job.
Habitat for Humanity has helped tens of millions of people around the world build their lives on their own terms. But we have so much more to do. Because 1 in 3 people on Earth still don't have a safe, affordable home. We believe everyone deserves a place to call home. Will it be easy? No. But we're not afraid of getting our hands dirty and doing the hard work. But we can't do it alone. We need you. Because all of this starts with home. And home starts with you.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
School, it feels like everyone's staring at me, and I'm just kind of not really a person.
It just feels hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
And I'll try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundidouttogether.org.
When my kids started falling behind at school, I didn't know what to do. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark. Then I found Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering people with learning and thinking differences like ADHD and dyslexia. They gave us hope, guidance, and tools to move forward. No matter where you are on your path, Understood can help. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
Every act of change begins with a neighbor. Inside food banks and pantries nationwide, neighbors lead the way, packing fresh food and dignity into every box. And when communities connect through the Feeding America network, small actions create lasting impact. So when that box reaches a home, it carries more than food. It carries a promise that together, we can end hunger. Feeding America, led by neighbors. Take action to end hunger now at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back to Keeping It Clean Comedy, where laughter is good like medicine. Yeah, I know you'd be like, is it really good like medicine? Yeah, medicine is good for you. But you're in for a treat. I'm super excited to welcome to the stage my friend, comedian Mo Green.
Thank you. Clap it up for yourselves being here this evening. Now, I love doing shows in different places, but even though I'm a bigger guy, I don't like confrontation. I'm always concerned about the thugs that are gonna be there, and I heard there was a lot of thugs in Enfield, Connecticut. You thugs look weird, you thugs look kind of strange. Y'all the type of thugs that are like, steal my identity, but didn't improve my credit. And there's nothing wrong with good credit, but you can't go from 500 credit to 800 in one day. It's gonna raise some red flags, and my black behind gonna get thrown in prison, and prison is not a good look for me. Because in the streets, I know some of y'all thought this, I kind of look like George Foreman. Forget you for laughing. But in prison, I look like Amber Rose. For those that don't know, that's Kanye West's ex-girlfriend. She has a bald head, big booty, light skin, just like me. In prison, we're practically identical twins. And you don't want to be Amber Rose's twin in prison, playboy. You will become the main dish. That's like being beef patties around Jamaicans. That's like being spaghetti around Italians. That's like being cats around Asians. Come on, man. Y'all moaning and groaning and judging me. But we know for a fact the meat texture in the Chinese food is different. You thought that was General Tso's chicken? That's General Tso's kitten, man. And when you eat it too fast, you probably go, meow. And I know that sounds kind of racist, but I have not seen any Asians in the room, and it is okay to talk stuff about folk if they're not in the room. I learned that from white people. Getting older, 47 years old, clap it up for me, 47. And I'm happy, Because a lot of times, black people don't be living that long, especially black males. Between diabetes, police brutality, child support, and the COVID vaccine, we are an endangered species. And as you get older, your priorities start to change. When I was young, I used to want to go to the club. Now that I'm over 40, I get to the club, I can't wait to go to bed. Happy hour is sleepy time for me, man. You get strange injuries when you get older, like strange injuries. Like 2 weeks ago, I tore my ACL playing basketball in my dreams, man. I hit the game-winning shot, Curry. Now I gotta take ice baths instead of bubble baths, using Ben Gay like his lotion, going on my date smelling hospital bed fresh. But I realized I was getting older when I realized I really do enjoy the taste of a pastrami Reuben. And for those that don't know, that's an old school sandwich with old school ingredients. It comes with Swiss cheese, Thousand Island, sauerkraut. That's convalescent cuisine. I have it every Thursday at 4 p.m. with a tapioca pudding and a yoo-hoo while watching the Golden Girls. I think Blanche is beautiful, and if they could bring her back to life, I would make her my boo-boo. Because Blanche got that boom, 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 boom. Thank you for being a friend. Help me out now. Travel around the world and back again. Y'all sound so beautiful. Your heart is true. You're a and a. Clap it up for the artists. Clap it up for your songs. Except for that person right there. Diana Ross was not trying to sing. She was being too good. She's like, I'm too good to be singing these songs with these people. I was a star. Blanche was beautiful. She the reason why I love older women. I'm not talking 10 years older. I'm talking AARP. Because older ladies, they don't play no games. They iron your suit, read you a bedtime story, give you some of them soft, warm, oatmeal, raisin cookies. You ain't never had cookies until you had grandma's soft, warm oatmeal. I'm talking about cookies. I don't know what y'all thinking about. I'm talking about cookies. I want to meet a lady so old, if I get her pregnant by accident, she will give birth to a college graduate. That baby go from maternity to fraternity immediately. Zuma Coon baby, man. He got that. That's a smart man right there. Now, I got a lady. My lady's 47, and I'm 47. She can still have children. I think I can have kids. But you can't mix a like old man with an old baby, old lady. You know, you're gonna get elderly kids, man. Baby gonna come out crying like Joe Biden. Where? I need some milk. Where? Let me sniff your hair. It makes me feel so comfortable. Where? I meet a lot of these older ladies on Tinder. Well, used to, because I got a lady, but I sound so depressed that I got a lady and I'm not on Tinder no more. Does that sound crazy? Because at my age, most women I meet online, they brag about being 35, but I know for a fact that they're 50, because no woman brags about being 35 unless they're 50. And this is my thing, ladies, when y'all get like a little long in the tooth, a little older in the age, y'all get insecure, and y'all like to lie to people and say that you're younger. No, that's stupid. It makes more sense to say that you're even older. Because if I know you're not 40, but when you turn 40, you tell people that you're 55, they're gonna be like, oh my God, look at your skin. It must be beautiful. Are you mixed? Black don't crack. You use cocoa butter? No, she's white. You use oil of Olay. You're getting way more likes on your Facebook pictures, the heart likes stalked on a regular basis, random money from strangers. But if you're 40, you try to pretend like you're 25, they're gonna be like, yeah, right. I could tell by the wrinkles on your hands. The turkey neck is a dad giveaway. Because this one chick I met on Tinder, you know, she had a turkey neck. She tried to lie about her age. I told her a couple of jokes. I made her laugh. She was like, oh! I was like, did this chick just gobble? Thanksgiving like in 6 months. What, I gotta bring cranberry sauce to the first date? Gravy cologne? Ladies, if you're getting older, the cheapest plastic surgery is to say that you're even older. If you 50, say you 75. If you 75, say you 95. And if you 95, just say you dead, man. Like, dag, baby, you look good. How old are you? I'm dead. Like, you're the most beautiful corpse I've ever seen in my life. I met her at the graveyard. I was really digging her. She was my cemetery Cinderella. Her glass slipper was filthy. Now, as far as I know, I don't have any children. As far as I know, anything's possible, you know. I didn't meet my dad till I was 31 years old. You know what he gave me? $200 in a handshake. Cheapest child support ever. And being a black man over 40, you know, with no kids, the mothers put a lot of pressure on us. Like, my mother always like, Mo, when you gonna make me some kids? Mo, when you gonna make me some grandkids? I said, when you let me have company past 10 p.m. I can't afford rent and hotels. My mother's a hater. This is preposterous. And this is the thing, like, my mother, like, she recently got saved. She recently found Christ, so she's no longer fornicating. She's no longer doing funny business in the house. So if she's not allowed to do funny business in the house, nobody's allowed to do funny business in the house. And this some bull, because my mother don't even go to church. My mother be sipping wine while watching YouTube sermons. You understand what I'm saying? My mother be sipping wine while watching T.D. Jakes, Tony Evers, and Joe Osteen. And I'm like, dag, Mom, why you sipping wine? Why you watching church? She's like, what you talking about? This the blood of Christ. This the record from the Bible. This is a Passover. I said, Mom, I understand that, but you drinking Pinot Grigio. It's the wrong color. And bad enough, it's not even the bottle Pinot Grigio. It's the box Pinot Grigio. That Franzia with the plastic bag on the inside, the spigot on the outside. She gonna run out of wine, filling up her glass, about, only God's my judge. God is my only judge. That's my time. I appreciate every single last one of y'all. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bringing up Miss Savanda.
Thank you so much. Oh my God. Y'all give it up again for Mo Green. To the world best audience, give it up for yourself. You have been watching Keeping It Clean Comedy. I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's do it again.
And we'll do it again.
Absolutely.
All right, until next time, Keep It Clean Comedy is good like medicine.